In the beginning, it was a challenge because Latif is a sickle cell patient, and looking through his record, I noticed that he had several flags, and flags in the record could be for behavior-wise or anything that doctors or the hospital feel needs to be learned about the patient.
At the time, I was sick. I kept going in and out the hospital, house to house, couldn't get my emotions right.
After working with him for a while, getting to know him, I came back and said, hey, I don't think that he's been dealt a fair hand and he should be given a second chance.
And I feel like they saw that and that they knew that, so they had pointed me in that direction to where I can get that help and get that guidance.
The role of a community health worker is to provide social service support to patients during their admission and discharge back in the community as well as out of primary care offices. And being a community health worker, we share those lived experiences oftentimes. They see us like as a neighbor or a family member, so their response to us is a lot different. And they open up a lot more about what they're going through, and we're able to bridge that gap.
The care that I got from her was definitely different from the hospital because I felt like me and her had more time to get to know each other and get to understand on what was going on. Different between a doctor or a nurse that I only knew or met for that small period of time, me just being sick.
So we can do that. That's easy. You want to make sure that everything is not medicalized with the patient because they hear that all the time. I let them create the goals and it gives them a sense of importance, like what they say matters and that they're being heard. For Latif, we worked on food insecurities and transportation. We worked on getting a hematologist. That was important to address his sickle cell.
We had worked on housing. We worked on my bank. We worked on how to control my emotions, and I really appreciate that.
Being a community health worker, to me, is very significant in my life. It gives me a sense of joy that I was able to change somebody's life and that they're like now still moving forth with their lives and doing the things that they've learned.
I would recommend any and everybody who believe that they need the support, definitely go and find that person that helps. She was open with me. I definitely thank her.